The brand new trailer for the upcoming James Bond film, SPECTRE, has hit the web. A cryptic message from the past sends James Bond on a rogue mission to Mexico City, and eventually Rome, where he meets Lucia Sciarra, played by Monica Bellucci, the beautiful and forbidden widow of an infamous criminal. Bond infiltrates a secret meeting and uncovers the existence of the sinister organization known as SPECTRE. The new film opens in theaters on November 6th. John, what did you think of the new SPECTRE trailer?
I know when everybody says Monica Bellucci,
You made a weird noise.
Go,
You sound like a gremlin.
I love
like a
Monica
mogwai or
Gremlin
something.
at the Olive Garden.
Da 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 da, boring. I didn't like the trailer, which is so weird. I know it's so weird. I was getting tweets because the trailer dropped at midnight, and I was in bed by that time. So I woke up to a whole bunch of tweets saying, "Have you seen the new Bond trailer, Spectre trailer? It's awesome, it's amazing," and everybody loved it. And maybe that was setting me up for disappointment. Maybe I got my expectations right. So I sat down and I watched the trailer, and it looked like any cookie cutter, action movie trailer to me. Look, the movie is going to be amazing. I cannot wait for it. I'm incredibly stoked for it. But quite frankly, I like the first trailer better than this one. This one didn't really give me anything. Although hearing, the Jew hunter's voice talking as menacingly as he does and all that kind of stuff, that was pretty cool. But other than that, I felt like a lot of the trailer was wasted to me. Wasn't that excited, but we're just talking about the trailer. The movie's going to be killer. It just didn't work for me, Mark.
Oh, this definitely worked for me. I've had 3 martinis today to celebrate the new SPECTRE trailer because this feels like a James Bond movie. You said it felt like an action movie. It feels like James Bond, man. Not only do you get all these cool vehicles that are fighting each other, you get that scene with Q, and he's showing you all the gadgets. You get James Bond dressed up. You get the Bond girls, and you get the Bond villain. Christoph Waltz, you just saw the shadow of him in the teaser trailer, which I thought was a great setup. And now this film is being sold so well to the public because this is the first trailer that most people around the world are going to watch and be like, oh, sweet, there's a new James Bond movie coming out, and it looks action-packed. It doesn't look like it's James Bond going through some other personal, weird, spiritual journey, which is fine setup, but now we get the real James Bond action movie we've wanted since Casino Royale hit.
You raised a good point. That one shot, though, when Christoph Waltz's face was still in the shadow, Bond's up in the art gallery up there, and his face turns out of the shadow into the light. That was actually a pretty cool shot. I got to give it that.
I thought it was Werner Herzog for a little bit, but I absolutely love this trailer. And you're right. To me, it's like I didn't like the first trailer. For myself, I thought the first trailer was like reminiscent of like, what is it, Skyfall 2? He's gonna like go find his cousin or something. It was like he's all related. It was boring. It was all slow shots. I absolutely hated the first trailer.
Jason Bourne's his cousin.
It was a Jason Boring's cousin. It was like I didn't like the first trailer. This trailer, I agree with you, Mark. It felt to me like a James Bond trailer. They had all those elements, even a train scene with him fighting like an odd job type dude played by Batista.
Dave Batista.
All that stuff just reminded me of like all the old classic Bond stuff, and I like the way they peppered him through like I've been there the whole time, like showing all the scenes that just everything that screwed Bond up I've been a part of. So it's definitely a great way to. It could be Daniel Craig's last movie. We know it's Sam Mendes' last movie, so I think they're trying
Craig
to.
has one more film on his.
I think Craig's under contract for one more, but
yeah.
I like that they set up that this is Daniel Craig as Bond. This isn't your Sean Connery Bond. This is the Bond that's going to be a little more like I don't really care what the man tells me to do. I'm going to go to Mexico City and go on this crazy mission. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it definitely felt like a Bond film. So I'm excited. This is the first Spectre trailer for me, at least, that made me feel like I can't wait to see this film. So
all right, I'm going to have to watch this again. Maybe
Monica
with you
Bellucci's
guys.
in it. There's worse things to spend 2 minutes on.